Hey guys, I'm Jacob here once again and welcome to a new video. I hope you all had a good Christmas, hope you're all going to have a good New Year. Today I've got my phone loaded up, I've got my notes here, because I'm going to be doing my first part of two, where today, in this episode of this, I'm going to be going over my top 10 films from this year. And in part 2, I'll be doing my least favourite films. That's better. So I'm doing my top 10 films of this year. Keep in mind, all of these films are my opinion. Maybe you didn't like these films, maybe you did like them more than me. That's fine, we can all have our own opinions about things. Just please accept that these are my opinions and don't get annoyed if you thought it shouldn't have been on this list or should have been higher. And with that being said, let's do this. Number 10 on this list was actually quite a pleasant surprise because I didn't think I was going to like this movie. I saw the trailer, I thought, this just looks quite boring. Fuck it, I'll go see it. And well, Doctor Strange was a fucking delight. The effects were cool, I actually enjoyed the story, I liked Doctor Strange as a character, I liked the after credit scenes. It was just a very, very fun movie to watch. Say some people got sick about it, but, like sick as in watching all the effects, but I don't think so. Well, at least not for me. So at number 9, we've got a horror movie now. One that I had a feeling I was going to like, but I didn't think I'd like this much. Don't Breathe. That was fucking creepy. First of all, the blind guy, he did a great job as being a blind guy. But it was weird, I didn't know who I was supposed to root for. The people breaking into this man's house to rob him, or the guy who's defending his house. I ended up feeling sorry for the guys who were robbing him. It's weird. It's fucking gross as well. There are some gross scenes. It's a good plot twist as well. I thought I knew what the plot twists were going to be. I was nowhere near. But yeah, great film. If you haven't seen it, I would extremely suggest it. Number 8. This one might be a lot higher on some people's lists, but I just didn't like it as much as other people did. But I did like it. That's why it's on the list. So number 8 is going to go to... Motherfuckers. So number 8 is going to go to the pretty good Zootopia, or Zootropolis, wherever you live. I'm not actually sure where it is, where I'm living. I haven't seen it on DVD yet. Even though I know it's out. But yeah, this film had heart, it had fun, it was a good buddy cop movie, I tell you that. It's better than other buddy cop movies I've ever seen. But it was very good, the animation was beautiful. And there were so many cool little Easter eggs, it is beautiful to look at. It is a good spectacle, in my opinion. But yeah, the movie was just very, very good. And if you haven't seen it, you really should. Number 7. This is the first one that people might question me about, but to be honest, I can't help liking this film. Number 7 goes to Trolls. I know people thought this was going to suck when it comes out, but to be honest, I don't think it did. This film hit me in the feels on quite a couple of occasions. First of all, the style is amazing. It looks so good as an animated film. It's got all the fabric and all that, it's great. I didn't think a movie about trolls could be good, and it ended up being good. But I also don't think a movie about emojis can be good, and we all know that's going to fucking suck. Number 6, a very, very strange one. But I was dying when I saw this in the cinema, and I can't help it. The film was fucking amazing. Grimsby. Grim is the understatement of the century. This film is fucking gross. It is horrible. It is offensive, and it's fucking amazing. Watch this film, not with your parents like I did, but it's a great film, especially to watch with friends. Get drunk, watch it with friends, and take a shot every time something bad happens. Number 5. Of all the films on this list, this is the one most people would disagree with me about, but I can't help enjoying it and respect my opinion. Number 5 goes to Ghostbusters. I really enjoyed this film. I'm not the biggest fan of the first Ghostbuster film, and I don't like the second one, but it's still a good film, the first one, and I really enjoyed this. I didn't think the effects looked bad. That final fucking fight scenes were quite cool. I can see its problems, though. It's not a perfect movie. There's only one perfect movie on this list, and it's the top one. But this film, I understand that loads of people don't like it, and I can even see why. I can see why people wouldn't like it. but I just did. I can't help that. I thought it was a very good movie, and I'll just leave it at that so I don't piss anyone off, and we'll move on to the ones that are less disagreeable, I think. Number four, the second best animated film of the year. Yes, there's one more coming on this list. Number 4 goes to Sausage Party. This movie is something else. Seth Rogen he's got a film on my best list and a film on my worst list. But this film is fucking awesome. It's funny, the animation's very good. I just really enjoyed it. I found it funny, clever, just strange. It does have a massive plot holes, but you know what? I can just forget them because I enjoy this film that much. There's not much else to say. It's solid to me and I really, really enjoyed it. Number 3, right above it, is my favourite animated film of the year, Moana. What a surprise! I went into this film thinking it was going to be a nice little sweet film about, you know, water. But no, I ended up getting a fucking awesome looking film. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as whatever his fucking name is. He was awesome as Maui. The songs were good. The animation was the best fucking thing about this film. Most beautiful animated film of the year and the best animated film of the year. Boom. There we go. If you haven't watched Moana, fucking do it. Number 2 is another superhero film. I think you know which one it's gonna be. Yeah. Captain America Civil War. This film was something. Spider-Man, my hat goes off to... I haven't got a hat on. This film had one of the best fight scenes I've seen in a film. It was awesome to watch. I enjoyed the story. I was rooting for all of the characters. That last scene with Captain America fighting Iron Man, that was heartbreaking to watch. But this film, and the Stan Lee cameo, by the way, I'm just going to fucking interrupt myself. This film is just bonkers fucking awesome. What is this? And my number 1 pick for my favourite film of the year, and my favourite film of all time. That's right, my favourite film of all time was found this year. And it goes to Deadpool. Yeah. Not sewing his mouth shut, letting his mouth wander free and say whatever he wants, and what he says is a script for an awesome fucking film with cool action and a low budget that's actually kind of hard to tell when it makes a good film. I hope the sequel is as good as this one was, because this film was fucking awesome. Best film of the year and my personal favourite film I have ever seen. Yeah. And so that's that. That was my top 10 films of this year. Woo! So... okay. In the next video we're going to be doing my top 10 worst films of the year, because there were some fucking stinkers. I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.